I'm joined now by Martin Riley up here at Spennymoor. 4-0, and the supporters at home would be thinking, well, that's an absolute drubbing, but that game was much closer than that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it felt it. I think they've had 5 shots and scored 4 goals. But it's not taking anything away from them. They're massively clinical in front of goal. The boys have got to hold their hands up as well because we've got to mark better in the box from crosses. The first goal's so soft. The referee's killed us and put us on the back foot after 5 minutes.
What did he say about it? Why did he give it?
I ain't got a clue. I haven't got a clue, to be honest, but obviously I was right next to it. 9 times out of 10 they're not given. So we're on the back foot from the first 5 minutes. So yeah, like you said, massively disappointing 4-0, but this dressing room's been all about positivity since Gales has come in, and we've absolutely dominated the second half. We've got to be better in the final third because we had a lot of possession, created a lot of good build-up play into the final third, but that final ball, final pass, final cross has got to be better. That's
the difference, I suppose, between a side going towards the playoffs and a side that's been struggling and emerging and getting their confidence back. That's a big difference.
Yeah, well, yeah, they were clinical, weren't they? Like I said before, they've had 5 shots, 4 goals. They've took their chances, opportunities really well. But saying again, we've got to be better at picking men up in the box. That's a massive disappointment for us today.
There's a lot more positivity about the way that the team are playing as well, because you were saying about possession, but it's not just possession for possession's sake. Both full-backs were getting forward, high up the pitch, trying to create openings.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, listen, we kind of know where we're going and where we want to be at the moment, and as a centre half, I'm massively disappointed. We've conceded 4 goals there, but we are a work in progress at the moment. Gals has only been in charge a couple of months, and there is a lot of positives to take from it, especially going forward. Defensively, we've been solid for the last 4 or 5 games, and like you said first, 4-0 looks shocking, to be honest, but we're going to take the positives and carry on the positive vibes around the camp.
What's going to happen now if the game's shut down? You as a player, how are you going to cope?
I haven't got a clue. We're not really thinking about it, to be honest. We just have to wait and see what's going on, because no one knows what's going to happen at the moment. There's a lot of rumours floating around, a lot of games getting called off. It was a bit of a strange one last night in the hotel. We weren't sure whether the game was going to be on or off, to be honest, and it was like that all yesterday. So, like I said, there's nothing we can do. We've just got to carry on and see what happens with the league.
Do you be up for summer football?
Yeah, why not? I've missed a lot of football this year with my shoulder.
Because isn't your shoulder operation booked?
It's not booked yet. No, I'm talking to the PFA at the moment to get it booked in as soon as the season finishes. It's £5,000 operation to get my shoulder put back in. So don't fancy paying that myself, to be honest. But yeah, as soon as the season's over, I'm getting it booked in. But to be honest, my shoulder is the best it's felt. Even though it popped out the other week at York, I've had no issues with it. The strapping seemed to be working, and it feels all right, to be fair.
Okay, it was a setback today, but if football was going to continue, you still feel that there's momentum with Hereford at the minute?
I do, yeah. 100%. Listen, to be honest, we have dropped our standards today, especially with the goals. And like I said, final third, we've got to be better. We've got to be more clinical. But this team's come a long way in 2 months. I think everyone can see that. By no means the finished article, and there's a lot to work on, but we're going in the right direction.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. All right, fellas.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Oh.